fishing hole. Grab your hat, get your pole. Let's go fishing when you're in the mood.
Canadian Sport Fishing, brought to you in part by Rapala, premium fishing gear crafted from experience. Raymarine Electronics, Raymarine, simply superior. Pro Sports Boats, tame the waters.
One of our favorite ways to fish is just to cast crankbaits. We're using the wind at our back for our advantage. You can see the action on my rod tip, that nice thrumming. Whenever I hit a weed, because we don't always know where the weeds are exactly, we give it a snap. And that braided line is really good because it cuts through the weeds. Sometimes you'll give it a snap like that and then you'll get a fish on. So right now I'm casting to the weeds. And we're out in deeper water. We're in about 8 to 10 feet. I've got the electric, the powerful move under power. This is real simple fishing, just casting and retrieving. The only jerking we're doing is if we feel a weed, or we'll lift our rod tip up a little bit to keep the lure from diving down into the weeds. So we're looking for these feeding fish that are cruising right into the weeds and over them. You can get a mix of pike, bass, and walleye. And we've been fortunate because we've gotten a bunch of really nice walleyes today, up to about 27 inches. So this is just covering water. And Barb and I are using basically the same crankbaits. They dive down to about 10 feet if you let them. So if you make a shorter cast and if you hold your rod tip up, they won't dive as far. I said you were up and you're up.
I'm up.
That is a nice walleye. You hold on to it, okay?
Okay.
I got to get the net. Let me be your net man, okay?
Okay.
River, we got another walleye.
This one is not quite as thick.
Oh,
It's
come
long.
on. It's a beauty.
It's a long
It's a beauty. I don't want to get caught in the net. A little closer. A little closer. It's in the bag, Barb. Yay! Nice one, Barb. Look, River, are you excited as we are?
Oh, it's pretty thick.
Yeah, Barbara. Anybody that's walleye fishing would love to get a walleye like this.
Yeah.
He'll open his yap. Perfect. Okay, I'd love to get a picture of you with it. Have you got it? Hold tight. Okay. Don't let him fly out of your hands.
Yep.
Okay, let me get my camera out. Barbara, you look so good. Okay, right there. Are you ready?
Yep.
Smile a little smile for me. Rosemary. Should we try a horizontal one? Okay, let's try a horizontal one. Look at you, girl, down just a bit. Perfect. I'm going to go in on you because you look so beautiful. I'm going to go out. Hold on. Let me go like this.
Okay.
Perfect. Barbara, he's beautiful. Yeah, let's put him in there. Let me just get the hook out and we're going to release him slowly. Okay, you can put him in there. Drop him in because I want him to revive a little bit. And hold on to the lure. And come on, walleye. You weren't hooked very deep. The water temperature is probably in the high 70s because it's not. Look at that. Look at Barbara.
He's gone.
You did well. Okay, here, let's do like. That's what Levi would do. River, we got one. Yeah, you're such a sweetheart, River.
Thanks for joining us, River.
You're a good guide dog. You're doing great, River. You are. I find that for this kind of fishing, you can actually fish in the middle of the day. It's 3 o'clock now, and we started at about noon. There's a weed that I got to clean off. And we've almost got a half a dozen nice walleyes from about 22 inches to 27 inches. So this isn't dragging baits, like jigging a minnow or jigging a worm or a live bait rig. It's looking for really actively moving and walleye that are hunting for their food. So we want to intercept them so that they smack our crankbaits. Barbara, look at beautiful. Man, I was just kidding about saying that you're up, okay? Gonna make sure the electric is off. For how hot the water temperature is, these guys are pretty active. Barb, it's like 1 or 2 o'clock, middle of the day. Good job. Yeah, anybody would be happy to get these. I'm going to say that's about 22 inches, Barb. Yeah. Look at it. Beautiful. He ate it again. Just hammered it. They're not messing around. Here, Barb, you want to hold your trophy?
Sure.
I'll get a nice video of it, and then we're going to let it go. You can throw it back here. Turn it this way so I can see it.
Yep.
Look at that beautiful fish. And look at that beautiful girl. That's my wife. Okay, Barb, head first.
Okay.
Let her go. Head first.
Okay.
Well, that was very good. That was like an Olympic. It did 2 or 3 somersaults and then went in.
Yeah.
Here, ready?
Yay.
Ready?
River.
River, did you see that? Did you see that? You
Thanks for coming up,
sweetheart.
River.
Look at these beautiful crankbaits. They're both on the small side. The one on the left is the Otts Garage Rocco. This one right here. You can see that it's got what's called a coffin lip. It's kind of square and it's not clear. It's like that translucent color. This lure works so good and has such a wobbly action if you're fishing in less than 5 feet, which a lot of times when we're targeting largemouth and smallmouth, they're over the weeds even in 10 feet of water, but the weeds are coming up to about 5 feet. So this is the perfect lure to cast. This other one here is the Dives 2, and this is the 3. So even though it's set to dive to 3, it'll go down to about 4 or 5 feet. Now see, it's got a longer lip, but the angle of the lip doesn't allow it to dive that deep. You can also see that this one has a fatter body. See how he's got a little bit of a belly here? So it's a little bit more buoyant. The Otts Garage Rocco is kind of cylindrical shape. I'm just going to turn them. The hooks are sticky sharp. Look at, I'm going to turn both of them so you can see them. So these crankbaits work really well if you're casting to weeds, even in 10 feet of water, but they're coming up to about 5 feet. So you can ride right on top of them. You'll also notice that both of them are a bright yellow color. I love using bright colors when there's lots of algae in the water, where the water clarity isn't so clear. I retrieve both of them at a regular speed. I don't really crank fast because I want that lure to have what I call a sexy wobble, just to go like this from side to side. So I don't want this action and I don't want this action where it's literally just this nice, like a woman walking down the street with nice hips going left and right. And usually when they hit, it's not just a tick. Your rod tip bends and the fish is on. I love to hear that drag go on the boom 1.0. Nice walleye. Ooh. Barbara, would you mind getting the net for me, sweetie? That was like my 3rd cast. What a gorgeous walleye. He smacked that. 3rd cast fish, Barb? Just gonna put 3rd cast fish. How long do you think he is, Barb? How do you know lengths without like even really looking at it? You're amazing, Barb. So we've got this Thomas Custom Marine Type Measure. 18. I can't believe she's correct. Let's see. 18, 19, 21, 22. It's hold on. Close your mouth. I want to get you back in the water. Is it over 22? 18, 19, 20, 21. Barbara, I don't know how to tell you this. You're right. Okay, got it measured. Now it's ready to release. I'm in here, beautiful walleye. Perfect eating size, but guess what? It's your lucky day, walleye. Recover a little bit and swim off and get bigger. Catch you on the rebound, maybe next year. I could have just thrown him in, but I thought I'd let him revive and right down to the bottom. Man, that fish smashed it, Barbara. Did you hear my drag go?
I heard it.
I'm going to try to anchor us here. What is it? Is it a walleye or is it a pike? Ooh, big walleye, Barbara. Barbara, we got a walleye.
Wow.
I know you're good with lynx, but I think this one's bigger than the other one. I just love the way they smash crankbaits, Barb. Oh! Oh! Am I hamming it up enough, Barb?
I think so.
I'm going to let him tire out. If he gets off, he gets off. Because he's got so much energy. He made those runs, and I've got the drag crank pretty tight. I'm not here to play around. You know what I mean, Barb?
I know.
No, he's still not ready. He's making those darts like a northern pike. Kind of going slow and then... River! We've got a walleye. Look it. River saying, are we going to... Yeah, that's okay. River saying, are we going to eat it? No, River. If I land it, we're going to be letting it go. Okay, Barb, bullseye. Bullseye. Man, you are good at netting fish. River, do you want to smell it? I think River says I want to taste it. Oh. Barb, that's bigger.
That's huge.
That is bigger.
That is so long.
Oh, and he threw the one hook out. Look how yellow he is, Barbara. Yeah, I see it. Do you see how yellow he is, Barb? Buddy, you're so sweet. You got it made in the shade? So we've got our pups today. Oh, yeah, I'm going to just move that over here, Barb.
Yes.
And we're going to take a quick measurement. Then I'm going to get, well, look how thick it is. That is a thick walleye. To get in the middle of the day.
He's caught there on the
Oh, he's okay. He's okay. I'm just going to move the net down there. Okay, Barb. Here comes the truth.
Yeah, the truth counts.
Here comes the truth. I'm going to go right to the shade of, he is 1, 2, 3 short of 30. What's that? 27, 28, 29, 27 inches. Oh, I just want to show you this fish. Look how yellow he is. That's a gorgeous fish. Wow. Beautiful predator, all those teeth. Okay, I'm going to get him back.
Okay.
River, do you want one more smell? River's getting some loving. She goes, no, I'm okay. Ugh. You know what? It's got tons of... Barb, that is a heavy fish. It's so plump. Come on. We didn't have you out that long. Catch your breath. Gorgeous fish. He's going to take off in a minute here. He's going to give us the big wave, just like they do when we're ice fishing. Are you ready? Come on. Come on. There you go. There he goes.
He waves. Bye-bye.
I love casting crankbaits, and I just want to show you this crankbait. It looks ragged. This is like a good pair of old jeans that you don't want to throw out. So look, I've had to paint it. I put epoxy on it. You can see at the back it's heavy on epoxy because I've had big walleye on and bass that have actually opened the balsa wood or whatever wood that they use. So I've had to put some heavy epoxy on there so that I can still use it and land fish on it. This is the dives too. You can see it's got that curved lift at the front. It goes down to about 7 to 10 feet. And it's probably about from the top of the lip to the back, it's almost 4 inches. Now one thing I want to stress is the hooks. If you look at these, all the hooks look proper. When I say proper, they have the right bend. Okay, they have the right bend. A lot of times when you get a fish and it's in the net, one of the hooks will be open or more. You always want to check the hooks to make sure that they've got this curvature, that they're not sticking out so they don't grab the fish. That usually happens not when you're fighting the fish, but when you net the fish and the lure's in the net, 1 or 2 trebles, and the fish starts turning its head or rolling, that's when usually the hook opens up. Uses the net as leverage. So the hook stays in one place, but the fish twists, and especially, you know, walleye have very bony mouths. They can actually open up the hooks. So it's very important that you check your hooks before you start casting again. I'm going to put the anchor on. You still got lots of power, Barb.
Oh, it's big.
It's not that big. You're just trying to make me feel good.
It's a thick one, Italo.
I love the action on these rods, Barb.
How thick is it?
It's beautiful. He's just beautiful. Oh, that's okay. I think the net's handy, just behind me, Barb. Yeah, he is thick. You're absolutely right. He's got that crankbait first hook just in the side of his mouth. I'm going to try to guide him right in the middle, okay? Okay, there he goes, right in the middle. Good job, Barbara! Look at this. What a nice specimen, eh? Oh yeah, he is thick. How can you tell sizes better than me? Barbara, look at, talk about gold.
Beautiful.
Isn't he beautiful?
Yeah, he's absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to toss him back in here.
See how long
Okay, for you, give me your guess, because you know lynx.
he is.
Oh, you saw 23 inches. Gone. Barbara,
Yeah.
you know what? You're one of my favorite people to fish with. Besides those 2 canines that are there. Where are they? Hey, River, we got another one. But buddy, good job.